episode of the 5-Minute Life Changer podcast, where 5 minutes is all the motivation you need to change your life for the better. This is Robert Landau, national motivational speaker, certified life coach, and podcast host. I am so glad you joined me for this episode. I have a lot of favorite topics as I go through this series, creating these episodes for you, but I have to say that this one is one of my favorites. How to meditate in 3 easy steps. It's so much easier than you think. And you know what? It is. And if you don't think meditation is easy, after this episode, I'll ask you to think again. I decided to put the process of meditation, which so many people run away from, so many people have negative views about and fear, thinking they could never possibly do it, even though they might be just a little curious. 3 steps makes it easier than ever. I'm not going to spend time here highlighting the benefits of meditation because that would take another 3 episodes of this podcast, but suffice it to say that meditation helps you in so many wonderfully positive ways. It is a great stress manager and stress relief. It gets you into a peaceful place so that you can manage everything that torments you around you, being this crazy world that we live in, being people that you have trouble dealing with. Also, what people tend to forget is that meditation is beneficial in helping you to manage your thoughts. If you find yourself through your inner mind chatter thinking too many negative thoughts, often in a habitual, continuous process, meditation will help you. So, let's cut to the chase here. It's my favorite topic too, mind you, because I've been meditating for years, more on than off, and I have been teaching meditation in group settings for many years as well. So, here's what meditation is. It's staying in the present moment, in a relaxed, peaceful, and open, positive state. How do you meditate? Let's get right to that. So here are the 3 easy steps. First of all, don't think that meditation can only be done if you make the trek to the Himalayas, climb the highest mountain peak, and sit cross-legged with your hands open like a Buddha on your knees. Not necessary. You don't have to sit cross-legged and go Om. That is great, but meditation is that and so much more. Believe it or not, you can meditate with your eyes open. But please, with your eyes open or closed, don't meditate when you're driving or doing something like that where your safety is involved. So, meditation gets you to a place that makes you smile. That's how I would define it also. So, here are the 3 steps. Number 1, get to a place where you feel comfortable meditating. Be that in bed, careful not to fall asleep though, but if you do, that's okay. Sitting on the sofa. You know, interestingly enough, you meditate more times each and every day than you realize. Let's talk about driving the car. When you want to get from one place to another, that's a meditation. When you go to the supermarket and you're focused on getting the groceries you need, that's a meditation. We meditate more often than not, but to meditate to help you to feel better, that's the real meditation that makes a huge difference. Step 1, get to a place where you feel comfortable meditating, where pretty much you know you won't be disturbed. How long should you meditate? As long as you want to. You can meditate for 2 minutes and be fine. You can meditate for 20 minutes and be fine. You can meditate for 2 hours and be fine. It's all up to you. Start slow. The smallest steps forward create the biggest waves of change. The second step is, once you're in a comfortable place, and don't cross your legs or cross your arms. You need to have your body open and a free flow, whether you're laying down, sitting, or standing even. turn your attention, this is step 2, to an awareness of your breathing process. And I don't mean breathing like this. No, I mean your natural breathing process, the natural inhales, the natural exhales. When you choose to turn your awareness to your breathing process, you block out mind chatter, you block out your past, you block out your future, and you are only focused here on the present. That's what mindfulness is. So with your eyes open or closed, as you continue to focus on your breathing process, do this. Step 3. Let's use this as an example. Feel what it feels like to feel what peace would feel like. Or you can choose to feel like what joy would feel like. Or you can choose to feel what happiness or what love feels like. Bring that energy, be aware of that energy within you, and let it fill you up. Just be that energy of love, of peace, of joy, of happiness, of contentment. Whatever you choose one thing. Just feel what it would feel like to feel that now, in the present moment. Be with that for just a little bit, and then conclude. Return to the awareness of your breath and open your eyes if you've had them closed, and that's it. That's meditation. It doesn't have to be anything more than that, more complex than that. Not at all. So again, step 1, be in a place where you feel comfortable meditating. Step 2, in that place, close your eyes or leave them open, but begin to be aware of your natural breathing process. Focus on that. Step 3, feel a very positive emotion, like love, like happiness, like joy, stuff like that, right? Be with that for just a little while, and then conclude. Open your eyes if they were closed. That's it. That is it. If you do that often, I guarantee you will start to feel so much better about stuff. It will improve your health. It will improve your stress. It will help you to feel better about being you and being in the world. So, don't do this if you're driving, but let's do this together real quick. If you're in a place where you can. If you can't, just listen to the words and don't do this. But if you can do this, we'll do a meditation together real quick. So, ready? And if you're not, just pause this, and then when you're ready, unpause it and hit play again. So, choose to close your eyes or leave them open, and then start to be aware of your breathing process, natural breaths, inhales, exhales. Just be aware of that. Also, if during this process your mind chatter starts to chatter away, taking you out of the present moment, acknowledge it and then return to an awareness of breath. That'll stop your mind chatter as many times as you need to do that. So again, you're aware now of the natural process of breath, how that feels, what that's like. And then step 3, put whatever you want in place of what I'm going to suggest, but what I'll suggest is feel what it feels like to be totally at peace, no matter what your mind chatter might say. Feel that. Feel that. Let the energy of peace be in all of your body. What does that feel like? Does it cause you to smile a little, maybe? How does that feel? Be what it is to be peace. It's only as hard as you make it. And now, having said that, return to an awareness of your breath. And if your eyes were closed, open them and return to the space where you are now, the place where you are now. That's it. I challenge you to do that as often as possible. You see, it's very quick. It's a very quick process, and we went a little over the time of this episode, but I wanted to help you to feel comfortable with the possibility of saying, yeah, I can meditate. It's not as difficult or ridiculous as I thought. And you know what? The more I do this, I start to feel so much better. And don't you deserve that? I think you do. Thank you for tuning in and being with me for this episode of the 5-Minute Life Changer. I will look forward to seeing you on the next episode. This has been Robert Landau, podcast host.